Morning all. Well, not the best of starts to the day. We seem to be very clumsy today. First of all, I fell over getting out the tent, knocked the pot of water over. That went everywhere, so we survived that anyway. And a bit later on, when we was taking the tent down, we kept tripping over the guide ropes, and then we spilled our cup of coffee. So, not a good start to the day, but hopefully that's the end of it and it'll all be okay today. That sun is very warm this morning, although possibly because we're on the road a little later than normal. I think we're going to aim for, oh, I don't know, the Tréport maybe. We'll see. I did have a little calculation last night, because I was getting a little worried that we might not have enough time to get to Rotterdam and then get back to England. But I think, if I remember rightly, I'm sure if we do at least 34 miles a day, I think it was, we should be okay. That allows us, well, I think that should, if that's right, get us to Rotterdam for the 15th. Then the overnight ferry, hopefully, back to England, and then that leaves us 3, maybe 4 days to get to Salisbury. The appointment is not actually until 5 o'clock on the 20th, so I do have most of that day to get there as well. Hopefully today will be as good a day as yesterday, and we won't face any steep hills, although somehow I think we will, because this part of the coast around Dieppe, which is where we're sort of heading for at the moment, it is hilly. I know it is, I remember, but we'll have faith in our app on the phone. It done us proud yesterday. Right, I shall leave you this way, unfortunately for you. The sun is shining straight at us. I told you there'd be a few steep hills. I think once we get past Calais, which is 200 kilometers away, it should be flat. I'm sure it is. Well, it's not far to the Belgian border, and well, that's one of the Low Countries, so come back. In theory, it will be. Well, we're nearly at the top now. What are you doing here, little dog? Me? You friendly little chap. Me? Oh no, don't follow me. Oh no, hope he's not. No. we stayed there. Actually, I'm going to turn you around now. We've not made it to Dieppe yet. Don't ask me where we are. We're on some quiet country lane. I know exactly where I am now. That campsite that I was on about yesterday is down, can't see, down that valley up there somewhere. I remembered it as we came into this little town, and I remember now what's coming up. There's a bit of a climb. I'm still convinced it was 2019 we done this, but as I say, when I looked the other day I couldn't find it. Or it might have been my first time after all those operations on my hip. Maybe 21? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's only me who's thinking about it. Well, we're just coming into Dieppe. I remember the first time I came down this hill when I was cycling along the coast. It was a wet day. I came flying down there. I slammed my brakes on because it was getting towards the bottom here, and a car behind me was, well, it struggled to stop. I heard it skidding, so I quickly released the brakes again and carried on. Well, we've just taken a picture of the castle, or Chateau I suppose they call them here. Well, they do call them here. Right, I don't know whether we're going to have a break here or not, or continue on a bit more. I thought we'd come and look at the beach. Ferry's in. Didn't think it would be in at this time. Oh, maybe it is. It doesn't matter, we're not going on it. Circus is in town as well. I heard them going along earlier in their car calling out to everybody. Oh well, we have come a long way round because we got to go all the way around the harbour now. Never mind. Maybe coming on this diversion wasn't such a good move. Oh God. Oh, that was definitely a stupid move that was. Well, there you go, look. We're back next to the circus. Right, let's get going. Right, oh, actually I should stop and take a picture before we go. I knew I should have stayed in bed today. Well, I think he was on. I said I was going to take some pictures, or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, I stopped to take a picture. Look, I mean, we managed to bloody put the pedal into our leg again. I could feel it there, and then, like an idiot, just moved and in it went. So I think we're going to go back up onto the seafront, find no we're not, no, we're gonna find the cycle route again, get back on that, and then maybe we'll stop and have a break if we can get back on our bike. Oh, that's it. Oh, right. Right. Goodbye. Ah. The bridge has gone. I mean, what's happened to that? Obviously being replaced. Oh, gotta go on that.
Je sais passer personne de ce sens-là, monsieur. Comment je fais passer plusieurs bateaux, donc je sais pas encore à quelle heure.
Merci.
Ah non, il vient de ferme. Ah non, mais là, il faut pas.
That was lucky. It's just about to lift. So we got across there just in time. I don't know how long that bridge has been out or going to be out for. Maybe there. Which way? Maybe they're replacing it with one that isn't as bad, because that old bridge used to be a metal sort of grating. It was always a nightmare to go across, and now we're going the wrong way once again. Oh God. Sense of direction is awful. I've always seen that chapel from down below in the port in Dieppe. I'm following this cycle route. It's taken us near it. It's not. I've just come on a little detour just to have a little look. This really doesn't bode well. It's just gone 1 o'clock, and I'm starting to feel pretty rough again. More or less the same time as, well, the last 2 days it's been 1:30. It's only slightly earlier. It's nothing to do with the length of time cycling, because I think we was on the road later today. I think it's just purely a time thing, because I've probably taken my painkillers at the same time each day. I shall have to see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, it's just like all of a sudden I just sort of hit a wall. But I think there's only about 10 miles to go to Tréport, which I think is where we're gonna stop tonight. That'll do. I don't really want to, well, I suppose it does depend on the campsite. I've not looked. I'm sure I stayed there at Le Tréport years ago when I'd done this ride. Sure I did. We stopped at another pharmacy as we came into Dieppe. I need some antihistamines. I always used to carry them, but I forgot. I took them out because I was taking some very strong antihistamines. I think the 180 milligrams, so the shop bought ones were no good to me, so I took them out of my medical pack. But I found out it was last night or the other night that I didn't have any, so we stopped to buy some. So we got them, and perhaps I should have brought some anti, what do they call it, septic spray for my cut. Not that I know I was going to cut myself. I've also noticed I cut myself on the other leg, which I didn't know anything about. Here's another one of those upside down signs. Oh, oh look, military cemetery. Canadian, Staffordshire. Oh right, Royal West Kent. Oh, yeah. 1916 to 1919. The First World War, Mount Huon Military Cemetery. Oh, cool. Right, we're gonna look for, well, we come away from the route only slightly, so we can find a supermarket. Once we found that, we shall go in search of a campsite. I think there's a few here. Oh look, yeah, roundabout. Of course, it's the Paris Olympics. Right, let's get on that cycle path. Could have gone on the road, but we'll be good. Evening all. Well, I think the last time I spoke was we was going to find a supermarket. I'm sure it was. Anyway, well, we found the supermarket and we got our beer and we got supplies. Literally just around the corner was this campsite. Oh, it's quite big. There's a bar, a restaurant, a swimming pool, I think. I was expecting it to be quite expensive. 14 euros, 14 something. Blimey, I paid more than that in less sites. Well, that's the trouble. You just never know what you're going to get. The ones you expect to be expensive are. The ones you think are going to be cheap aren't cheap. But hey ho, it is what it is. 41 miles today, so seems to be about my limit, or what I'm comfortable with. I don't know where the day's gone. It's gone up past 5 now. I'm sure we stopped early, but well, who knows. It's annoying there's a bar and restaurant, because well, I brought supper for tonight, which is rather annoying. Had I known, I wouldn't have bothered, but we have, so it's fine. So I think we've got, what do you mean I think we've got, I know we've got, we're going to have pasta, mushrooms, pepper, onion, garlic and bacon lardons with pasta. So nothing complicated, nice and easy. Right, I shall get on with my supper and, well, I shall speak to you all in the morning. Goodbye.